I know. I was trying to get on early and it just didn't work out. Nothing works out my way anymore. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm here. I gotta really try to get on a better schedule. The holidays done fucked me up. So that way Dan can get and do his walk too, because we got a kind of tag team now. So I've had 4 hot flashes already today. 4. How does that happen? The minute I cool off, a couple minutes goes by and then poof, hot flash again. WTF, people. WTF. I'm not cut out for this hot flash bullshit. So anyhow, 5 this morning. 5. Is that possible? I don't know. And then all of a sudden I had a headache and I don't know what else. So what the hell? Darcy, it's really hard for the treadmill. It's not as easy as you think. WD-40 does not work. Do you still get your monthly friend? Yes, I still get my monthly friend. Only because I'm on birth control still. So when I have them, I use black cohosh. Isn't the black cohosh like supposed to help you give birth or something? Too many things coming up. So we didn't go on last night, as you well know, because it was a bad day. It was a bad day. There was no way we were gonna make it. It was too hard to have my hormone levels check. Mine were still there, showing that I'm not in menopause yet. So it was bad. It was bad, which put me in a catatonic state, and Dan as well. So you guys, it was bad. It was bad. It was really bad. Yeah. It's gonna kind of be like that. I think it's gonna be hit or miss for us because we're in a different phase. You know, we're in a different phase right now. So just be patient. It wasn't good last night. So very stubborn, back to his old Ed ways, right? So yeah, Dan didn't even ask. You know, Dan didn't even ask me because he knew I was not going on. I was in no mood, and neither was he, because it was cray cray. Bonnie, I will be on for you guys at some point, whether it be earlier or later. Depends on how the day is going. Oh really? Allie, that is weird. So my theory is I'm gonna do it probably earlier rather than later. Yeah, when we don't come on, it's hell. So give us some healing powers, especially more towards me, not to Dan, because he can slough it off a lot easier than I can. And you know, this phase is very triggering for me, only because it's a lot of my childhood memories, right? A lot of my childhood memories. And so it's very hard sometimes. I couldn't get my blood pressure to regulate yesterday. I was so upset and so frustrated and so angry. My blood pressure, I finally had to go in, tell Dan to take out his ear things in his ears, because, you know, and I said, you need to come get him, because this is not, I'm gonna lose it. Either I'm gonna lose it or one of us is not coming back. Kathy, do you know how to check the link tree? Because my address is in there. Yeah, so Bonnie, super prepped. Oh Lord, here goes Bonnie off the rails again. So my gangster hat, it'll change at some point. So for me right now, the earlier the better, members. The earlier the better. So just kind of keep a lookout for me. Nighttime has been awful. Nighttime has been awful. Should I say that again? Nighttime has been awful. So by 5, my patience is not around. It's not around. So yeah, it's just been, Larissa, it's been something that has been a normal thing. It's been a normal thing. It's just this next phase of life. So anyhow, I see we have adolescents on the YouTube today, Cha-Cha. We got 5-year-olds, we got 6-year-olds, and we got some 2-year-olds. So have fun. So this next phase, you guys are just gonna have to bear with us. I tell Dan, you know, because he can deal with it a lot better than I can. So I'm always like, you can, you know, go on without me, but there's just no way in hell. So here I am. Morning's better because I have less anxiety. Less. So anywho, that's it. That's my life. That's our phase of life. And just hope that, I guess, this cycle doesn't last as long. I don't know. Who knows? God, what brought all the uglies out, Steve? Steve, are you unhappy in your life? Because it appears to be. If you are that bored that you have to bug creators online on lives, then it's a pretty sad existence you have. Anyhow, no sleeping meds. Dan doesn't want to do sleeping meds. So I know I'm trying to breathe. It's hard. Once you cross the threshold into, you know, pure frustration, it's hard to come back, you know. It's hard to come back. And it's just, he's stubborn, you know. I know it's the worst. Yes, it is, Esme, it's the worst. So, I do, Greg. That doesn't help. When you're dealing with a stubborn man who has dementia, it doesn't always work. Because you still have to take care of them, right? For me, all it does is makes me feel sleepy. It doesn't take away my anxiety. Bonjour, Linda, ¿cómo está? So, you know, you got to remember that stuff works differently for everybody. It doesn't matter what strain, it affects me all the same. I'm frustrated and huge. Thank you. I appreciate it. God, what is with the YouTube? YouTube normally only has a couple nimwits. We got ninnies on today. So anyhow, today's Thursday, I think. I've been stuck on Sunday for the last couple days. The breathing asthma for anxiety. L-theanine is in my new drink, the Gorgie, yeah. He doesn't come across as a stubborn man. Oh, Miss Connie, God, let me tell you, you got 40 years. You got 40 years. Esme, I can't, yeah. Every day I'm like, isn't it Sunday? So, anybody with anxiety, get the boom boom, or get Vicks, put it underneath your nose. It'll help kind of calm your brain down. That helps, yeah. If you've ever said for somebody for 1 minute, you can come back to normal. No, I cannot come back to normal. Once I'm triggered and once I'm over the cliff, I can't come back. It takes me a long time. So remember, hi, Mr. Time. Remember, everybody's different in how they deal. Hi, Shauna. I kind of want one of those. I want that. No, it's not hot as hell. It's cold. But I've been in a serious hot flash this morning. I think a lot of it, it's hormones and it's anxiety. Yeah, so the Boom Boom is a nasal spray, a nasal thing. I know, Carrie, it's not easy, you know, it's not easy at this point, and it gets to be where, you know, you have to be a little bit more aggressive and firm with him because he won't stop. And you know, it's funny because the Shari, just get yourself some Vicks. get yourself some Vicks, start there. So they also say with anxiety, sour candies will help. A couple of them, it regulates your brain. Same with Vicks or any of those things. So menopause is a challenge, dementia is a challenge, and life is a challenge. So, you know, you guys be respectful on what you think works for you, because it doesn't always. You guys, I've tried everything for anxiety. Breathing is really important. Sometimes cold air helps me come down. But remember, when you cross that threshold in the midst of that panic attack, you just got to ride it out. You got to ride it out, because there's nothing you can do that stops it. If you are lucky enough, you can stop it before it becomes the panic. So I've had a lot of experience with stopping it for me. And some of those things are breathing, walking outside, Vicks, those types of things, and just large, deep breaths, and mind over matter, right? Yeah, cold air is the only thing. I've heard about that ice pack. Yep, I got my Vicks on my feet with socks. Yeah, Vicks. I gotta stuff me in a vat full of Vicks. The only way I can stop it. I leave my mom alone with dementia yet, because she keeps... Well, and Daisy, think about it. The weighted blankets, I've never tried. Does the vibration help with anxiety? No, not for me. So it's, you know, Ed was normally not formally diagnosed, right? It's a lot of testing. So if she doesn't have the capacity to test, just let it go. You don't really need a formal diagnosis. About what I was doing with my hands squeezing. Okay, the focus is too physical. Yes. Yep. And if you don't have that anxiety, you don't understand. You got to figure out what works. You got to figure out what works. So the weighted blanket makes her feel overloaded. I think for me, it would be too hot. I'm in that phase right now where I'm too fucking hot. Me too, Zelda. I can't. It'd be too much for me, because I get hot really easy. And pull up my shirt. Oh yeah. Or lay on the tile floor. Yeah. Run and don't sleep. Well, it's cortisol. So if you have anxiety, run and don't sleep. Well, it's cortisol. What did you decide not to test? Grandpa for dementia, because he would have never been able to say he has ADHD. Hadley, yeah, my friends, my Zoomies were like, stick your head in the freezer. I'm like, I can't get up right now. I can't function. I'm fucking hot. Thanks, Janet. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, everybody's different with their attacks, right? So it's hard to say, you need to do this. You've got to come across a little bit more, hey, you know, this is what I do. You can try it, right? Chewing ice, I've heard that. Was he diagnosed with ADHD? No. You think Ed, if he wouldn't sit through a fucking diagnosis for dementia, he would sit through a diagnosis for ADHD? No. But it's not like it's not obvious. Same with Dan. He never was tested either. Right before walking out the door, and I was down. Oh yeah, it was just, they were coming back to back this morning. I couldn't breathe. And then I got a headache after my fifth one. And 2 a.m. Yeah, freezing. That's why I'm out here just in a t-shirt. So I take magnesium every night. Yep. Cold water over wrists. Never thought about that. These are great spinner rings. What's a spinner ring? These are great idea. Oh, this thing's you. In my menopause, Perry. Yeah, called a product, fucking anxiety. Oh my gosh. I am Joan. I'm on birth control, which is my doctor's version of hormone replacement. So imagine, hey, good. Imagine if I wasn't on those, I would die. I could always Jump. Yes, I could always jump in my pool and then die of hypothermia. Yes. Hi, Stephen. Ugh. That's all I got to explain myself. Ugh. Energy Stone has great rings. It's good to know. Energy Stone. Great rings on Amazon if you guys need a fidgeter. There is hope. I'm hoping, Cheryl. I need hope. I need hope. I need hope. BC as HRT is a new one. Going to read up. Yeah. Every doctor has their own theory behind HRT. So basically, what I was told is the HRT is a less dose of estrogen than what I'm taking now. So she's like, if you want to go down to HRT, you can. But if you're feeling these things now, imagine if you go down on your estrogen. I said, hell no. I could jump in my pool. But at this rate, I'd be scared, Goodman. My body's not doing well. Honestly, it's not. Snap it when I started to feel anxious. Ouch, Rita. And it helps, yeah. Have I tried progesterone cream? No. So I put it around your neck. Ooh, that sounds nice on body. I last night, I was so upset, so frustrated. I started getting anxiety and I couldn't get my heart rate down. That's when I finally went in and I said, Dan, my heart rate is not coming down. You need to remove him from my premise. Move him from my area now, or I have to leave because my heart rate wouldn't go down. So once he got out, I was able to like calm down. So it's a bitch, Joan, it really is. So I could not, because every 2 seconds he was up. I need my shoes. I'd sit down. I need my shoes. Nope. And you don't, and I just couldn't recover. I couldn't recover. So I was either gonna leave. I was ready to leave. And I was making dinner. So yeah, it was almost like a panic thing, it was like, I'm gonna kill him or kill myself in that episode. Now, don't nobody go text Dan. He already knows. So nobody need to say Danielle's talking about taking her life, because that's not true. You guys gotta go along with the whole fucking bullshit. Yeah, so I know. It's the thing. Everybody wants to go. Your wife is talking about death. He already knows. You guys, I do talk to him. He does watch these things. He does hear me. It's not like he doesn't. So please stop adding to our relationship and the issues on social media about being there together. You guys are ridiculous. So anyhow, yeah, I'm here to vent for everybody who's doing the same fucking shit. Not to have people tell Dan. It's ridiculous. Oh, good, Christy. Yeah, the magnesium, I love it. It really does help. He's up all the time, Sharon. He's up all the time. He's just in a really bad phase right now, where he's like his old self. You remember how I said when he first came to the house and it was me or him? Because I couldn't handle it. Yes, Linda. Yes, Linda. That's how it is. That's how it's been back to that challenging, stubborn, I don't have to listen to you, phase. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know anything. You're just, a woman. So anyhow, well, I do, Deb, I do. I take my finger and when he tries to get up and I say, nope, you're sitting down. You're sitting down. You're not getting up. You need to stop. You need to calm down, because it's when he's in that stubborn loop, it's hard. You can't get him, you have to get in his face And and we're at the point where getting in his face doesn't work anymore right now. So, I did, Melissa, I took a bath last night. Yeah, it's not well. I'm not well. And my body is showing those signs. So, I just have to try to grin and bear it and do the best I can. But I'm failing. My emotions are getting the best of me, and it is what it is. You don't like the truth, don't stay here and listen, but I'm weak, I'm vulnerable, and I'm not well. So, and only true caregivers understand that. So you have to do things sometimes that you don't want to do, right? And sometimes I think, hi Robbie, sometimes you think like, it's hard. It's just hard. It's not pretty here right now, for Ed or for myself. The jukebox, I said, is absorbed. I get the right one. Yeah, well, you can't get away. I mean, what am I gonna do? Getting away would only make it more stressful for me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find, I was talking to Dan today, and I necessarily don't need a nurse, I don't need somebody with a lot of credentials right now, because I want him during the time where his worst time is, like sundowning, from about 3 to 6, right? 3 to 6. Chanel, thanks for the support, honey, but take it down. Let's not attack other people, please. It makes my life more difficult. So, gotta realize when you start attacking other people that are in this chat regularly, it creates more issues for me, right? So if you like this community, just try not to do that. This will kill me. I always say that, Pam. I say that every day. I think I'm gonna die. It's gonna be the last man standing. Our Vicks, after you mentioned it yesterday, it's a bitch, Joan. You're gonna be sucking that shit down. Yeah, so if anybody knows, just caregivers who are in the thick of it right now or have been, and you understand how ugly it gets. You understand. So, gotta save the strays, Lord. And you have to do things sometimes that are not something you want to do, but you do. My kids will put him in a home. Here's the thing, Pam, at some point we have to make decisions, right? You're either going to get help, but there's going to come a point in time where it's not fair for you and your health. So you guys, we need to think about that too sometimes. I know Miami, I saw it, thanks. So you have to, Mom has a doctor, I was issue with my grandpa. And see, Rach, that's the thing. You see it. The observant people see it. The observant people see when you're suffering and when it's becoming a drain, right? Okay, Sades. I don't know, Patty. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, for all you caregivers, fuck, this is a tough road. So anywho, I get you, I feel you, I'm there, I'm losing my shit daily, and my body is feeling it, your body absorbs it all. My heart rate has gotten higher, and it scared me yesterday because Sharon and I will never do this again, ever, even if it's Dan, He's going in a home. There's no way in hell I could go through this again. I know. It's okay, but just, not the people who are here every day. Not the people who are here every day. It's okay. I appreciate the love, but we gotta relax on our friends. Yeah. So it was so hard, Deborah. And being a quadriplegic, it was almost like to the point where, I'm thinking once he gets non-mobile, it might be easier, right? It's hard, and I'm getting old, I'm getting old. Things hurt. My fibromyalgia is at the peak right now because of my stress. When I couldn't regulate my heart rate yesterday, it scared me. I kept looking at my watch to make sure I wasn't an AFib, because after so long of your heart rate not coming down, you become an AFib, and where they have to really do. So shit, I was scared. I was like, you don't understand right now. I'm not well. Come get him. Yes, it is very scary, Jay. It's hell. The last couple weeks have been hell. Fucking hell. I told my Zoomies, I said, here's the thing, like, fuck the torture chambers, when you take prisoners of war, we need to stick them with Ed, right? That's enough torture. You don't even need to pull nails, water shock, waterboarding, just stick them with Ed. Shit. Me too, Taylor. I didn't realize it until here I am. 3 miles are gone. I wish 3 miles went like that. Yeah, just give him Ed. If you want to torture anybody, now's the time. Let me know. I will rent Ed out by the hour just to drive somebody nuts for you. That's all you need. That's all you need. Silent treatment? Nope. I'll send you Ed. Yelling, cursing, divorce? Nope. Teach your husband a lesson? You get Ed. Ed rental. I'm sorry, Liberty Swim. That's got to be hard. Chanel. Easy. You're treading. I ended up in the hospital with BP and heart rate so high, couldn't breathe. Yeah, I felt like that yesterday. I felt like she has never cared for Ed. Oh, look, Jem's Bach 277 said I have never cared for Ed. Yeah, never. God, no. I haven't checked it, but I'm wondering if I need to start. When I went to the doctor the other day, my blood pressure was high. Same. You're right. Hi, Nick. Hanging in. Yeah, so I might 6 weeks. So yeah, anywho, that's just my shit. So I get it. 2:36, no sleep since. Oh my God, Z, I couldn't do that. I can come to the UK. All right. Some of these offers are sounding quite appetizing. I know, I don't want to take anything from my heart either, but I feel it. Charisse, if that's such a thing, my resting heart rate is not so resting anymore. It's pretty high for me. So that's stressed. I have so many panic attacks. I had one for 72 hours. Yeah. And it's almost like, psychosis, right? Because you can't come down. You can't bring yourself down. But they feel that care for my mom. Yes, I feel it. Like, I can't tell you what it is, but I feel my heart. I feel that it's changing. I feel that it's strained. It's scary. So it's, I'm probably on that on that circuit to needing something for my heart. Hi, Sean, how are you? Said, take care of yourself. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Patty. It's like, okay, take care of yourself. I was in the high 90s. Oh my God, Miami, that's horrible. I don't know, Lisa. Yeah, I might talk to my doctor about it because I feel it. It hasn't been well. Stress kills people. Stress kills. So, yeah, I thought you meant juice the effing chicken. Yeah. Have I considered meditation? To me, that's hilarious. My mind is too crazy for me to meditate. I can't meditate. My mind doesn't let me. I do, Linda. I do. But how it was before Ed was sick. He was a pain in the ass. Yeah, before he was sick. Thanks, Miami. It's hard to take care of yourself, right? So, I feel mean yelling at my husband. Yeah, you do. Joan, we all go through those periods, right? I feel like Ed can't hear even worse now. It immediately took me back for AFib every time. Yeah, I'm telling you. Last night I was scared because I was like, I can't regulate this. If you want me to die of a heart attack, come get your dad. Rest if you don't though. No, I'm shutting down. There are ways that my body, like, I couldn't get off the bed yesterday. I'm feeling it. These are normal, stressful reactions to your body, right? I'm feeling it. I couldn't get off. I couldn't get off of the bed yesterday. I felt ill. I felt like I'd been hit on the back of the head and I didn't have the energy to get up. My bath, yeah, it was really helpful. My bath brings me down, but at that point I'm so far gone that it's hard to get more. So once every for 4 months, oh my God, I had to figure out a different way to handle it. Yeah, I know. And that's, Bobby, that's when it becomes a choice, right? That's when it becomes a thing. Like, what do you do? You know, am I gonna do this until I die? You know, is it fair to me? No. One of my daughters in law school and works full time here. So no. And then my other daughter went back home. How's the responding to the back this one? I don't know. I love beets. So he knows, he's telling me to go upstairs. How do you know Ed doesn't have a lot of time left? I mean, those comments to me are so ignorant. Ed could live to 110. You know, his mind is going, but that's it. It doesn't matter, Reborn. He could live for another 7 years, 8 years. You know, like, don't be so stupid. I'm sorry, that's just ignorant statement. He doesn't have much time left. Either do I, right? We can all say that. He's 92, but it doesn't mean he can't live for another 7 years. He could definitely do. He would. You know, even before his disease, you know, the family jokes, right? The family jokes about him being the last man standing in the world. You know, my heart rate right now is 169. Yeah, 169, which is good for running. You're talking out your shit in public. We can have an opinion. No, but don't be ugly. You know, you can have an opinion spelled with O, just so you know. You don't have to be ugly. That was just a rude comment. Why can't you own that? Why can't you own that? Why do you have to sit and put it back on me when you're the one who started it? It's ugly. Well, you're gonna be ugly. I can be ugly too. So when you troll and when you're making ugly comments, make sure to spell right. And if you want me to be more of a smarty pants, you're, which is right, talking A out your shit. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Out, hey. Chad, you have to remember, I'm also talking at the same time of running. So that's gonna put me at a little bit higher. Now, if I didn't talk, it would be a lot lower. A lot lower. So anyhow, people don't know how to be nice. You know, obviously being nicer for the new year didn't. Yeah, I just hate, well, he doesn't have much time left. Fuck, I could die, right? I could die before him. And then what? Like, people don't need to say shit like that. Like there was a comment on one of my, there was a comment on one of my pages, and they were like, Ed's talking like he has marbles in his mouth. It's like, why? Why would you say that? The man has a disease. I said that. I said, that's kind of a rude statement. You know, the man has a disease. And you're sitting here making fun of a man who's 92 with a disease. Does that make you feel better? You know? Anyhow. So I hate comments like that. And then people don't like it when I tell them that. It's like, sorry, don't say it then. Just my opinion. What the fuck was that? A opinion. They say some, my biggest concern, well, you know what I said this morning, Corey? This is me too. Dion was like, I said, we need to get scheduled down, you know? And I said, I need schedule. I need in my head to figure it out. He's like, I just told you, whenever you feel like you need sleep, go upstairs. I'm like, well, that's not fair to you. I said that. I said, it's not fair to you because I know you sleep from 2 to 3. Maybe I can start the night off upstairs and then come down and relieve you at like 2 or 3, right? And then he's like, no, you know, he doesn't want to do a schedule like that. It just, to him, it doesn't work. But for me, I need it. I'm like, that's just weird. If I go up every night, I need sleep. So that's going to be okay with you? And he's like, well, we got to do what we got to do. It was cute, wasn't it, David? I've been concerted, but not sure which is better. I have high BP. Yep. Here's my Apple Watch. Yep. Yeah, but, you know, and then I feel bad. Corey? Right. Then I feel bad. He wouldn't go upstairs. There's no way, Bonnie, he would go upstairs. So I would feel bad. That's my problem, is I feel bad. Hi, Unky. He can't do a schedule. Yeah, he can't do a schedule. So I don't know. You need a predictable time. Yes. 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 And then he won't do it that way. And they both, yeah, you know, the Fitbit and the Apple Watch, they have now the Aura ring, you know, I don't know. I know, but it's hard, Lan, when you care for your family, right? And you worry about him as well as yourself. I'll move it. What are you gonna move? What did I forget already? Can you give it a sleep aid at night? No, Dan won't do it. Dan won't do it. Dan won't do it because he's up so much that, you know, Salingers react weirdly to medications. Oh, the night shift. Salingers are weird. Like, they almost have the opposite effect sometimes. So, you know, he's just worried that a sleep aid would just not work and he would fall. You and then get a lot of money for taking care of Grandpa. I do? Nathan, can you tell me what I make? I'd love to know. Because is there something you know that I don't know about my money that I make from Grandpa? Lord. I love how people think, you know, they know my finances. So, no, perimenopause and caregiving, this is a whole type of torture. I'm telling you, I'm in a torturous phase right now. Structure, me too. I need structure, and Dan doesn't, right? So it's really hard for me to just be like, okay, I'm rolling in the dough. Yeah, rolling, 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 rolling. You guys, I really have the G-Wagon. I just hide it because I don't want you to see how much money do you receive. I receive no money. No money. None. I don't know why it's so important to people or why that justifies why I'm doing this job. Let me tell you, there is no money that is even worth the amount of sacrifice I'm doing, right? There is no money that could take away my health, you guys. Like, how you think and you justify and compare money to health is fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yes, sorry, it's hard. You know, I mean, they think like, you know, and even if you do get money, let me tell you, there is not enough to cover anything, let alone your lifestyle, right? If you get money, it pretty much goes to the care of the person. They're incidentals. It doesn't, time I can never get back. Missed opportunities, right? Because I have chosen to stay home. I'm going to send gifts to all those people. Yeah, no. No. I make so much money, my stairs aren't done yet. Can you believe that? I just like living on bare wood. Yeah, so much money. So much money. Yet my G-Wagon's out on the side of the house. You just can't see it. We have things to buy. Chad, there's nothing that I can get for money. Trust me when I say it. California is a lot different than a lot of other states. So please understand when I tell you it's not there for us. I checked. It's not there for us. It's not there for us. Everyone assumes. Yeah, and you know, that's so funny. Why do people assume, oh, it's horrible. I know, I can't imagine. Why IHS doesn't approve enough hours you need anyway. And it's just, I've looked into everything. Are you two? We're the primary caregivers. Service from County Service for Adult Abuse Wellness Check. What? Who would have called that, Gracie? Holy shitballs. You can't have anything if you have something. Yeah, you know, it's, all these people, when the first couple years, they're like, you should get this, you should get that, you should get this, you should get that. And I was like, cool, right? Badass. Nope. He's got too much money. He's got too much money. And so do we. The only way you get paid is if you have less than, you cannot have money. Or he can't have money. Could Mark stay a night or two? No. That's not feasible. And he would never do that. It's not, we are the soul. If we want, no. 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 Due to birth, no problem. Yeah, there's literally no services in California. It's really hard. Like, you literally have to have nothing. Can we sing that night shift song? Yeah. Working on the night. Oh, no, that's the wrong. Well, we can make it into working on my night shifts. Oh, baby, I need some love and sleep. Working on the night shifts. You have a brother? You do? Corey, well, how come he's not there helping you? Really? That's funny you say that. It's so odd that the family doesn't want to help you. God, can you believe that? Corey has a brother too. He makes frequent non-visits to help her out. Yeah, shit. Working on our night moves. The fucking song. Who sang that? Bob Seger? Yeah. My blood pressure can't be found. We have her no matter what because they took care of us. In our country, we don't do that. In our country, I know certain cultural, religious backgrounds do that, but you don't do it some people do it out of obligation, right? Because they have done it. But I don't want my kids taking care of me. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. Exactly what I'm going through right now. Hell fucking no. And if my kids took care of me and kept me in their house like this and went through this, I would kill them and haunt their fucking asses. Because I care for my kids way too much for them to deal with this shit. Caregivers in home or not in a facility do not do it for money. No, they don't do it for money. Because, right, there's no amount that would make everything feel better. You could pay me $20,000 a month, and do you think that's going to take away my stress, my high blood pressure, my sleepless nights, my irritation, my agitation? No, no. So, Chris, that's hard. Yeah, it's hard to do that. So, as other families said, they didn't sign up for this. Yeah, and I rightfully so. I'm going to tell you something, Tam. If I knew what I know now, what?
Just so you know, you have very good blood pressure.
No, I don't. Stop telling me I have blood pressure.
What?
Stop. I see my blood pressure every day. I was running and it was 170.
You were running.
It doesn't matter. I should be between 130 and 140. Yesterday, I was at 118, just standing.
Your heart rate or your blood pressure?
Whatever this thing tells you. My heart rate. And I'm going to tell you something. Every time I go to the doctor, they tell me I need to take care of my heart because they're showing signs of heart issues because of my blood pressure. It's never down.
It's not your blood pressure.
That's stress. No, you can't leave the house. Even if Ed could buy me a G-Wagon, it wouldn't make me happy. So, it's not easy. I'm dying. I'm dying. Yeah, so I can tell you, yeah, Dan's a doctor now. That's what I have to deal with. See what I'm saying? I tell him something, he's like, no, you don't. You're fine. You're depressed? No, you're not. You're fine. Yeah, you don't have high heart rate. You're fine. Is that your blood pressure or your heart rate? You're fine. You're healthy. You run every day. Fuck. Yeah, it just frustrates me even more. I hate that. There is nothing more that I hate when somebody tells me, it's like when I say your feelings are valid, that's what I'm talking about. My feelings and the fucking writing on the walls here. No, I don't want it, Bobby. I don't want my kids taking care of me. I do not want them living this way. It's not. I may end up in the ER, and maybe at that point, we'll figure it out. I have a high risk for a stroke, probably. It's probably. I mean, my hip isn't hurting. I don't know what the hell. Why the hell do they do that? Yeah, Sadie, you're fine. You're missing a limb, but your one hip that you have shouldn't be hurting you, girl. Shit. So my point before that outburst is that if I knew how I was going to be 4 years later, I would have said, hell no. Honestly. He did bring us social media. He did allow my husband to retire. He did some great things, but I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time. And says, go sit down. And isn't that funny how our kids see it? Our kids see the detriment on our face. Avoid stress. All right, I'm gonna move to, where can I move? I'm gonna move somewhere and avoid stress. You can't. He did bring, Josh sees it too, he does. He did bring he brought a lot of wonderful people in my lives. I have to say that. My hip has been hurting, went for an x-ray. I'm on a Prolia to prevent. It's because they can't, I think, you can't avoid stress. My daughter's sick, that stresses me out. My septic is pumped, so that should buy me some time. My daughter's sick, she had a head cold, Hannah, and then she went home, woke up New Year's Day with high fever and not well. And so I'm stressed about her. You know, at this point, she's really needy when she's sick. Thank God Justin's there, but he's also sick. So they're both, I FaceTimed them yesterday. He's passed out in bed. He had 101 fever. She had over 102. She's like, I was fine. I said, well, honey, you got another virus back to back. Yes, I've aged, Eileen. I've aged. Yeah, Kathy. So, shit, I should have. Fuck, what was my mom duties? Vicks, girl, Vicks. Yeah, she's bad. Poor thing. I texted her today. You're hurting. Yeah, you know, and Andrew sees it. Andrew sees it. Hannah sees it. Jennifer sees it too, but she sees it differently in her own way. Probably not, Tam. Probably not. I'm telling you. I look in the mirror and I'm like, who dis? What happened in the last 6 months? Oh, Ed. Fuck. Does she have COVID? I don't know. She probably won't test. I mean, at this point, what the hell are you testing for anyway? If it's COVID, if it's the flu, there's nothing you can do anyway. Just rest and recover. So, yeah, thank you, Jean. We're in a crossroads, right? We're in a very difficult situation. And because we're in a difficult situation, it doesn't mean we just drop them off at a care home to die, right? We have to try to figure out other alternatives to help get us through. Hi, for the beloved. That's what you do. You don't just, when you're having a hard stint with your newborns, do you place them in an orphanage? Right? Do you place them in an orphanage? No. You figure something out. Yeah. Shauna, mine too. So, yeah, you don't, it's not, you know, compassion. Yes, compassion. Babies are easier. Babies are easier. Compassion is nice. That's what we need. We don't need solutions. When we're on here venting about our life and the stresses and the struggles we're in at the moment, we don't need unsolicited opinions, nor do we need advice on what to do. We have to figure it out. And if at those points, those things can't figure them out and we're still going through the same thing, then that's when we start exploring other options. But we don't just quickly put somebody in a home because I'm having an issue right now. I've got to work on my own issue, right? If Dan's not plagued by any of the stress and anything like that, it's me. I've got to work on it. Yeah, you do. You refocus. It's like, okay, we're in a new phase. So how do we handle this phase? We're still trying to figure it out. And we're not handling it well right now because it's a new phase. Yeah, and that's what I've told that to Dan too. Sometimes when I'm venting, I don't want you to give me a solution or tell me what to do. I just need you to listen, right? Active listening is important. We don't judge and we listen, but we listen. You need to hear the people. You need to hear what they're saying. You need to hear my cries for help. You need to do that. People need to be better at that. And we all don't hear it. But that's the thing. Somebody, Jim, I think we were talking, or Corey, or I don't remember who it was, but at this point that we were talking about, it's like, you know, we took on this role. Nobody else did for a reason, right? So how are we responsible for placing blame on them in a time where we're struggling? Should they do more things? Probably. Should they help and have more compassion? Abso-fucking-lutely. Should they, you know, help in different ways? Yes. But they can't remove Ed from the house, right? We can't remove Ed from the house at this point. He is difficult. He is getting older. He is getting weaker. He's getting more confused. So it's not like we can just drop them off and say, keep him for 24 hours, right? We, right, wouldn't do that. Even today, I was like, Dan, maybe Mark can just come and pick him up, you know, at lunchtime and keep him till like 4, 3 days a week, you know? And Dan's like, no, that's not gonna work because we can't do that to Ed. You know, it's too hard on Ed. And so, you know, what seems so simple to everybody on the outside isn't always. Yeah. Might have to put me in the hospital, but I told her that, yeah, because, you know, what do we do, Pam? We just keep on keeping on. The family doesn't really tell us what we're doing right or wrong, you know? Dan calls them and, you know, he jokes about things that have happened and that's the way to vent. But, you know, most family would take it and be like, oh shit, it's hard over there. Hey, what can I do for you? But, oh, Lisa, thank you. No, Ed, yeah, it's yeah, Kathleen. I'm screwed if I do, I'm screwed if I don't. Car ride's difficult for Ed. No, but, you know, we're putting on his shoes now. And does Ed go out to, not as much anymore, Cindy. My family answer do not help with my mother. As an only child, I have boots on the ground. Kudos, yeah, it's hard. So, yeah, and they stay clear because it's not nice. I mean, this, in these walls, it's truth, it's reality, and it's fucking hard. And, you know, I would stay away. Honestly, I would stay away. Why would anybody want this much stress? What the hell were we thinking? I want to run and hide. I want to run and hide. Ugh, fuck my life. I feel guilty thinking I'm relieved my mom. Yeah, you know, you do. There is a part of being, and you're not. Tracy, don't feel guilty about that. Because you are relieved. She's relieved. You both are relieved in different ways. So it's hard. There's no easy solutions for anything. And people don't like it when I speak this way. A lot of people don't like it. And you see it with my hate comments. You see it with people threatening me, get lost in the fog. You know, you're so horrible. You're so this, you're so that. The casino's calling. Yes, it does. And I'm really looking forward to escaping. It'll be nice when Debbie's here because I'll get some relief and some just, you know what I mean? Jojo, I don't know. You know, when you live in the moment of it, it's hard to think that there's different. Jojo said you won't regret it. I don't know. And maybe that's the depression and the stress talking. I don't know. I'm happy I did it because a lot of positive things came out of it as my personal growth. But it's fucking hard. It's fucking hard. It's fucking hard. It's fucking hard. The hate, people don't like it, you know, and then you have the caregivers that come in and say, you're a horrible person. No, I would be a horrible person if I took him to a fucking home at this point because I was stressed. To me, that's a horrible person. A horrible person, even in her fit of rage and frustration with him and stress, and sometimes keeping him sitting down and not getting up. That horrible person is still dying every day, taking care of him. You know, hard as fucking shit. This is the hardest fucking shit I've ever done in my life. And I don't want to do it again. I can tell you that much. She was bedbound. I know, you know, and there's going to be a relief, honestly, especially towards, no, Bobby. And, you know, these professionals, you know, who give their opinions about my faults. I own my faults every day. I own my faults every day. This is my escape, Crystal. You guys. I own my faults every day. I'm not sitting here blowing sunshine up your asses. I'm telling you real facts of how I'm feeling. And how many of you are saying, amen, sister, me too. Amen. I feel it. I feel the exact same way. And that has to tell you something. Those are the real caregivers who are living and breathing it every day. Living and breathing it every day. My body's failing me. Yesterday, stress. My neck hurt so bad. It felt weird. I can barely move my fingers. I was so stressed out. It was weird, you know, it was weird. And I was like stretching, the nerve kind of shot in my foot. My foot was tingly. If I was such a horrible person, would I be dealing with that shit? It's not happy times, and I'm in a really hard fucking time. My fingertips, I like had to like literally like kemosabe my fingers. I was like, oh my God, can I move them? I started panicking, you know? You know, it's nerves. Yeah, it is nerves because I have neck problems. I have a meeting with my pain doctor tomorrow, so I'm hoping he can give me something a little bit more powerful to help me relieve my muscles. Yeah, it's hard, Rhonda, and I'm sure I'm making you relive those times. So that's what I'm dealing with. Not everybody knows those things because I keep them to myself, which adds more stress to me, right? Because I'm feeling these things and I'm like, okay, am I having a heart attack? The other night, my arm was numb. My left arm. My left arm was numb. And I was like, girl, stop it. You're not having a heart attack, right? What's that from? It's not because I'm unhealthy. It's because I'm unhealthy with stress. 3 days ago, my entire left arm and hand and fingers. Yes. Like Bobby, like my fingers were stuck. And I was like, oh my God, like, hello, abacadabra, move. You know, I was like, oh, good, Aaron. What the hell? Move. I don't tell people all that shit. It's the first time I've shared it. And don't tell anyone because people don't hear me. And then you start, oh, Joe, thank you. Caregivers should unite. Yes. And that's, I always say that, you know, the professionals who come on and bitch at me for my tone and all that shit. A true caregiver wouldn't tear you down when you're already torn. You know, a true caregiver lifts you up and understands your pain, understands your stress, understands, like how many of you said, oh my God, me too, right? Oh my God, me too. I feel, look how many people it makes me feel like, okay, I'm not alone. Like, do I call the ambulance? Do I tell Dan I think I'm having a heart attack? He would probably tell me I wasn't anyway. Having an active heart attack, yeah. So anyhow, it makes me feel better. Thank you for saying me too. Am I dying? I swear to God. And you know, I never believed that, Janet, until my pain doctor said, yeah, thanks, Bobby. Makes me feel human. No, girl, you ain't dying. Just a little bit stressed. You got some neck problems, you got tightening, you got everything's tight. Oh, I need to get a TENS unit. Every little bit every day. I am dying. But am I really dying in this moment? I need to know. Do I call my kids now? Or do I wait until I'm in the ambulance? I don't know. I know, Barbara, that's what I'm afraid of. I use heat every day. I use heat in the morning time. First time my arm went numb, I told my hubby I was dying. And he wouldn't even stop his video game. I have to laugh because it's the same thing. So it's to your solo caregiving. I don't know how you do it solo. He wouldn't be alive, or I would just leave him alone. I would take off. Either he wouldn't be alive, or I would just leave him unattended and just leave. I knew. You know what? I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna order a new TENS unit. That's what Dan says. Oh, you're fine. You're one of the most healthiest people on the planet. Who can run that far? Well, you can you can still be unhealthy in different ways. Dan, D. Kirk, Dan, you got Dan to take care of you when I die with a massive heart attack. I guess I shouldn't. So anyhow, yeah. I did 5 miles. Valium, I'm on Klonopin for anxiety. My friend's on Klonopin too. That I thought, yeah. I'm glad, April. Oh God, Shauna. I know, Kathy. I mean, why do people run? You know, you have marathoners who just drop dead, you know? They're healthy. Well, the hell did their heart stop? Ativan. Yeah, it is having anxiety too. 100%. Yeah, I need a TENS for my neck. I forget. I know you support Xanax Unite. I just ate a very sweet dessert. Good. You need to eat dessert. You need to eat something. I don't know. I'm really weird with those things. You guys, it took me years to get on Lexapro. And then it took me years to start the gummy, you know? So my head hurts. I got a headache. I've had like 5 hot flashes. I told you guys today. 5 fucking hot flashes today. What the hell is that? You know? So, my neck is so tight. And any of you who have neck issues, you know, my stress is from here to here, right? And so when you're inflamed in your neck, like you saw me earlier, I just turned, a slight turn, and it was so jarring to my left side. Celtic salt for headaches and migraines. Yeah, God, my head is killing me. But it started happening right after my 5th hot flash. I know. Oh, Vicks. I have to be honest, I wouldn't survive without it. I know. No, I would never go to a chiropractor, ever. I got scared from a chiropractor. When my neck started becoming really bad, one crack, and I thought I was going to come. I thought I saw Jesus. And, you know, I didn't know what he looked like, but I did in that moment. Graham cracker crust. I stopped there. I love graham cracker. Yeah, I'm going it through my change. And here's the thing. Yeah, I just had an MRI. And I about died in the MRI. What was I going to say? Menopause. I was going to do something. Say something. Menopause. I don't remember. No. God, especially when your neck is that tight. You ordered your Boom Boom? Good, I'm happy. Yes, headaches can be from blood pressure. 100%. So anyhow, yeah, my neck is tight. I go to PT. I put a call into an acupuncturist. I'm on a wait list for another acupuncturist within my medical group. So I'm going to try acupuncture and see if that helps too. So my PT was like, you need to do some acupuncture. It will help tremendously. So that's my next stop is acupuncture. And at this point, I don't even care how much it costs because I'm in that much pain. I had oatmeal. Yeah. Oh, my neck, Emily, is, I don't have, so I'll show you. Right there starts hurting. Right there, something popped and I can't go any further. This side is right there. Oh, fuck, it hurts. My eyes water. Hi, Heather. Dry needling scared the shit out of me. Yeah, because, you know, with dry needling, they go deeper. And they want your muscles to spasm. And that, I didn't like that feeling. Stress. My MRI showed arthritis in my C4 and 5 and 6. It's so hard driving. It is. I spray Vicks on my back, my neck, at least 3 times a day. And I sit on heat. So I have heat in the morning when I'm doing my videos, and I have heat at night. And both of my friends sent me those. 2 different friends, my Zoomies sent me that. So with the the dry needling, it doesn't go that deep from what I understand, and they try to get your chakra all in order. And so with the dry needling, acupuncture, dry needling, it was literally so deep in it, like, I was like, what? I'm tingling. I don't like that. She's like, relax, Danielle. I'm like, no, thank you. I know, and I'm supposed to, I do eat turmeric. She was in an accident, a school bus. Oh no. But the acupuncture. So dry needling is stimulation. I don't know what it is, but it goes deep into the muscle. And I didn't like it. I did not like it. So I'm hoping that somebody calls me back. Like, this hurts too. Like, so, you know, and a lot of these things are also, you guys have to remember that not only could it be from stress, but blood pressure issues, stress, anxiety is also from perimenopause too. So it's not like this easy game of what's causing what, right? So like, I can't move my shoulder is about there, which stems from the neck, right? It's crazy. So can you understand me? So I have multiple things happening right now in my life. So it's hard to define which one is causing what, but I'm sure they're all causing. Acupuncture didn't help. And I've never tried acupuncture. I've done cupping, which I liked. My hair's been falling out since I started. Yeah. I hate the Voltran. I don't like it. No, so how they don't see fibromyalgia, but fibromyalgia is like a general term to describe pain without necessarily any sort of reason why, you know, like it could be from this, it could be from that, but you're experiencing this pain, right? And they can't find the root cause of what's causing it. So it's kind of like a broad spectrum when they can't pinpoint something. So it's like fibro, right? So we know that my stress is so crazy. My muscles are like this. 6 tacos. Like this. And they don't know why they're always like that. They assume it's stress. They didn't see anything else. They saw arthritis in my left side. They saw a little bit of herniation. That's, of course, when your muscles are this tight, it pushes on things and makes things protrude, and then it push pressure on your nerves, right? Hi, Unky. It's the everywhere pain, and I get it, and it stems, like, my lower back has been really killing me lately too. And there's a lot of inflammation. Yeah, and that's what causes inflammation. You know, you got everything like this, and it's pressing on something, and that something's going to be like, yeah, we don't like this. This is irritating. And then that's going to get inflamed and cause pressure on the nerve. And then, yeah, your skeleton, I'm hurting from here to here right now. Right here. Hi, Jeannie. Right here. And that's where most of my pain is. Lately, it's my back too. So I don't know. It's just, I'm just a mess. Where's my vat of Vicks? Can I get that in barrel quantity? Can I just put my whole body in there and soak up to my neck? Yeah, but am I really that healthy? You know, am I really that healthy? Is my stomach feeling better? No. I keep saying I'm going to try that omeprazole, but I keep forgetting. No, my stomach's not feeling better. I get waves of nausea. The only thing that helped me yesterday was snacking all day. I snacked all fucking day. I ate so much yesterday, I could not stop. And it was like my body was just ravenous. I don't know what was going on with me. That could be possible. Maybe get a blood test. Yeah, I don't know, Tabitha. They're not really... I have fibromyalgia as well. I understand it's yeah. Frozen shoulder is like this. And that's also caused, it could be that it's a perimenopausal symptom too, but it also could be a derivative from my tight ass fucking neck. So I always want to be dipped in oil. Can you fry me up and slather me in butter? Titan has a lifespan of like 5,002. Rita. Oh, yeah, Linda, it's horrible. I was just eating. I could not stop. It was mental and physical mental fatigue. That was making me eat yesterday. I was like, I need to stop. I couldn't. I have 2 missing lower discs and 2 fractures in my spine, plus fibromyalgia. Well, that's probably from your that's what caused you to have fibromyalgia. Fuck. We're just a barrel of youngsters in here with aches and pains and stress and high blood pressure, hairless scalps, and fucking hair growth everywhere else. Yeah. That's the biscuits. I have shoulder blade pain out of nowhere. Yeah, it's called getting old, perimenopause, and fucking life. Barrel quantity. Full body paraffin dip. Yeah, just dip me in. What was that song? Shit, I haven't. Let me get the tune. Is it a Taylor Swift song? Cover me in flowers and I don't know. Yeah, I won't. I would never go to chiropractor anymore with this. The hairy lip. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got that. I got hairy nose. It's coming out every which way. Like I got a nose hair that was on my tip of my nose. I was like, what the fuck? What is that from? Ow! You know, I thought. Oh yeah, if I die young. Thank you. If I die young, cover me in fucking cover me in Vicks. Just give me a barrel of fucking Vicks and dunk me in it and leave me there for a couple of hours. Bury me in a bed of fucking Vicks. That's gonna be my new song. Yeah, you know, Zoloft. I don't. They just started me on Lexapro. I know. I was this morning. You do have to have car tweezers. Everybody needs those in their life. So offers a paraffin dip for your hands, then charges you what? Vicks in Vegas. People be kicking us fucking out of the casinos. The fuck is my grandma doing here? Granny, you here? Oh no, you smelling Vicks, honey. That's just me. Just me. I'm fine. You need some? Hey, Lisa, get the Vicks out for our friend. Lisa's like, all right, let me look in my LV. Honey, you need the spray, the ointment, the roll-on, or the deodorant type? Or do you need an inhaler? I got all of it, honey. You just let me know. We need to rewrite that song. Cover me. Where is he? Where is he?
Who? He's sitting in the chair on the couch.
Vicks and chill. Yeah, fuck the Netflix. Just give me the Vicks. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't do it, Bobby. I'd never do it again. That last neck twist, I was like, I'm fucking out of here. He's like, I need to do it again. I said, the fuck you are.
I will tell you, though, I had an experience with, I think, the same chiropractor, and I had carpal tunnel in my wrist. I mean, it was bad. I don't remember which wrist it was.
Vicks,
but the
Vicks
dude took it,
Tracy.
and in like 15 seconds, he cured my...
Yes, but not the neck.
The chiropractic care is clearly good in some instances. That was like a miracle.
Lisa definitely has a pharmacy in the bag. She's got a little bit of everything.
I've seen it spill. I mean, we were in Vegas, and literally, I look on the ground and look like a freaking drug dealer.
It was like
Got
Skittles.
bumped or something, because all these pills came out, and everyone, you know, all the people around, they were all the good stuff, too.
Here's all the colors of the rainbow on that floor.
And some of them had smiley faces and stuff. I mean, it was like, my God.
And then, oh, fuck, it was the funniest shit ever. We put all the bacteria-laden pills back in that bottle. There was hair. She took one of her pills that next day, and there was fucking fuzz on it. She's like, YOLO. Casino floor. Everybody, stop, drop, and pick up the pills.
That's what we did. I'm going.
And we had all of our friends and she's like, hey, this is good when you need one. Oh, shit. That was a good time. The next day we were laughing. I swear to God, all night we were laughing. And the next day she's like, look in here. I'm like, how do you know which is which? She's like, I'm not talking about that. Look at all the fucking hair and the shit. Oh, thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. I've been craving beer lately. Yeah, we did. We said that. You get a pill. You get a pill. You get a pill. So it's somebody you want to travel with right there. Lisa from Texas. Oh, fuck my life. When will the sweatshirt be going in the laundry? Today. Yeah. Why are you guys taking accounts on my clothing? That's kind of weird, right? Welcome, Cindy, to the fucking psycho group of misfits. Cindy's just joined our sob group. Congrats, Cindy. Welcome to the crazy. Oh, Tran girl, what's up? You know, it's so funny when people, they notice. Yeah, yeah, I wore this all day. If you really pay attention, and if you paid closer attention, I slept in this the other night before that. All shapes and sizes. I know where to go if I need it. And I slept in it, right? My bed is clean. I was clean when I put this on. Then I wore it out here for probably 10 minutes before or did I run it? I don't remember. But I wasn't sweating at that moment. And then I wore it all day until I took a bath. And then I hung it over my hamper. And why would I put on a clean shirt to come out running? Doesn't make sense. So I'm just saying. Yeah, we all cray. You really want to see crazy? You should see my member misfits. My misfits of members. My members of misfits. Because we all crazy. You guys get us, and we have all sorts of weird shit that happens in our member lives. Cindy, buckle up, Buttercup. You in for a treat, girl. It doesn't smell. It doesn't smell. I did it. I just did it, Hector. I just did it. People fly. We fly high in this group of misfits. Most everybody in there. Welcome. You sure? You sure? You may rethink that. Girl, bless your own cookies. Fuck. Don't worry about Jane. Happy New Year's in Qatar. I don't know, Tony, but it's really fucking weird. Oh my God, April on YouTube. I swear to God, you would die. We are so stupid together. I can't wait to get my deodorant from TikTok. I love that shit. Don't forget about the holler. Fuck the holler. Shit. Down in the holler. Holla. Oh my God. I know, and I'm so tired of like doing laundry. Everybody else uses so much. I mean, the amount of times we have to change him, and like Dan takes a sweatshirt every other second of the day, and my son, I mean, it's just crazy. And then when Andrew, I think, yeah, so my misfits are on YouTube because I tried subscriptions on TikTok, but TikTok allows too much control for the trolls. And even in a fucking subscriber live, they were taking me down. So, holla! Jane had to celebrate Qatar's New Year's because she was going down fast. She was eating too many gummies. What time of day do you do your YouTube live? Tracy, Tuesdays and Thursdays primarily. And they've been getting earlier because Grandpa's horrible. So, Danielle Salinger, April. Danielle Salinger. I heard they only hit 2 or 3 hours of sunlight in the hollers. Holla. I can't. We've just had some really funny, epic times, and we just giggle and we're stupid. And then somebody's, had too much fern or ate too many gummies, and people say the darndest things, and then we cannot stop laughing. It's the funniest. And Yeah. Ugh, fuck. I can't. I can't. Ah. Oh no. We laugh or cry. Holla. I do not. I don't want. No, I don't want to live in a holla. No, do not. Out of the mouths of misfits. God, I think, yeah, I don't know. April, you have to. So if you join the members, you'll get like a little star. See how everybody has stars? And some of my members, weirdly, are on TikTok, but they come up. Darby, because I have fun, but no drinking and such for me. Jessica, you're a member, so you don't have to worry about it because you have a star. So the first star you get, I think, is a blue star, and then it goes to teal, and then it goes to yellow. Because you are speaking a different language, Jade, because you're in your own fucking world. And she just says weird shit, brings up Bill Cosby, pudding pops. I don't know. Tracy, you would have to go to YouTube. Are you paying money? You have to pay money to become a member. Subscribe to become a misfit. You have to subscribe on YouTube, yes. You just had a medicated brownie. Well, I hope, yeah, see what I mean? It's you. What about, we don't do it on TikTok. Until TikTok gets their shit together, we ain't doing it. I'm not asking for money on TikTok. We tried way too many times and failed. So it's not fair for you to, or for me to charge you money and then get taken down for somebody who's pissed off at me or hates me. I didn't order anything yet. David loves being one of the girls as a help. Yeah. The holla is very, I can't say holler. Down in the holler, we chew tobacco. We have one road to get in and get out. So yeah, YouTube, and we don't know what the fuck is happening with TikTok, but yeah. Trolls are, it's just not worth it. It's not, yeah. I mean, it's just, we can come in our own little safe haven of a group. I've had to get rid of a member or two, unfortunately, before, because, some people are just in it for the wrong reasons and they don't have fun. So anyhow, so that's pretty much it's my mental therapy too. It's as hard as it is to get on some days, it's still, but sometimes you're just so dark, it's hard to get up and get moving and talk and have the energy to entertain. And so, but aside from that, like Dan knows too, like get out there, do your shit because it makes you feel better. How tall is Miss Laughter in the weight? Anyhow, once you get on, I do feel better. Yeah. That don't talk during the lives. It's a bit creepy. It creeps me out too because I'm like, what are they doing? Are they here because they want to be here? And that's what it should do. My purpose of my videos with my husband or with Ed, some of them I want you to laugh. It's really funny. I'm going to tell you something that's really funny. Bye, Dave. Love ya. It's really funny. The really sweet videos, right, don't get a lot of views. This is TikTok. As sweet videos and kind of YouTube too, it just depends. The sweet videos don't get love. But when you have the videos that people think you're being a bitch in, I could choose to be that. I mean, I could choose to show you the not so good times all the time if I really cared about money, because that would get me viral. I mean, I would probably be viral every day, because somebody wants to bitch, right? Hi, Sue. So you have to realize that, sweetness doesn't sell. Hate does. And so it's really weird. Like this video, the boss video should have done better. Every sweet video, if you can go back through my time and you'll see, it's the ones where people think I'm a problem that go viral. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I know, Nate. You have a relationship like my family always had. Yes, I'm a bit nuts too. That's why. And those of you who come every day and become a member, you like my nuts because you are a nut. So put a sock in it. Back at you, Annie. Back at you. Yeah, and sometimes too, in social media it does. Like, I like to show people how much hate there is. You know, I don't do it because I don't show you, you know, the ugliness to get sympathy or to get empathy or to do any of those things. I just show you how cruel social media is, right? Yeah, if you're nuts, come on the other side. I've got a yeasty vulva. Yeah, it's happening. So I'm going to have to get her a shot to get her through the winter months. She's yeasty down below. Yeah, no ears, but the yeast in the crotch. Yeah, so we're gonna have to start. You know, maybe we should put some Vicks on it. Should we put some Vicks on it? What was that song? What's that song? Put something on it. We'll change it for put some Vicks on it. Vicks on it. Vicks on it. Vicks on it. Not the Vicks. Yeah. No, not on my vulva, you guys. I'm not talking about my vulva. I'm talking about my German Shepherd's vulva. Oh, good, Bobby. I'm glad. Oh, Koso. Thank you, girl. You'll be, no, not from me. Pour some sugar on me. Pour some Vicks on me in the name of love. No, it's for our German Shepherds. Our German Shepherds are yeasty. Give it a dab and see what she does. I'm telling you. Yeah, you know, I was talking about that with my, you know, I was really disappointed in my Zoomies this morning because I sing a lot. I know you're going to, you know, Windex. That's my next salamander. Yeah. Did you open my email? I did. And I just told you this morning, I want that. Just the tip on a dog. Yeah, we might. Let's just try it out. You go first. Tell me what Reagan does. And then I'll do it on Coco. It probably will go nuts. I don't know if I could do that. I feel kind of bad. Well, just dab. Just a little dibbity dab and see what she does. But I swear to God, and if that doesn't work, then we'll try the Windex. That's next. Yeah, so if you have a German Shepherd, some of you, what about yogurt? She would just lick it. She would just lick it off. Yeah, so they get like yeasty. They lick, it's like hot spot that gets, then it smells yeasty because they just lick it and yeah, and so try a vet. No, why? Why would I take her to a vet? It doesn't make any sense because my remedies are the same. I've already taken her to the vets. Why would I continue to spend $300 for a vet trip when I can cure it myself? I just got the Q-tip. Do it. Just do dibby 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 dibby. Just a little dibby 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 dibby. Get down on it. Fun fact, Windex is what jewelry stores use to remove rings that are tight. Yeah, and you know, why not Monistat? I thought the same thing. We've actually had this debate about putting Monistat on their bellies. It's not really their vaginas. It's around there. I got rid of them. How about a cone? Are you kidding me? Could you put a cone on her? Hell, putting on the spot will cool it. See, it'd make it, you know. You used peppermint oil on your pup when she was alive. You did? See? Yeah, German Shepherds are a pain in the ass. Oregano. Version topical spray. I say we just try it. Do you have any Monistat? We did talk about that before. So, I don't know. Desitin? I got hot spot spray for dogs. Yeah, see, I've tried every hot spot spray. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. I'm going to tell you what works if you can do it a lot. I brush her and I have her special soap and I kind of wash her down to help with the bacteria. And then I use Bag Balm. I go back between Bag Balm and I go back between Neosporin. And I kind of go back to, I've changed her food so many different times. I've also done cortisone too. Well, Grandpa's actually anxious or getting worse is not related to brain deterioration. Well, dementia is brain deterioration. Your brain dies with dementia. And Lewy body, that's what they think he has, right? I can't even remember all the names, but I think it's Lewy body, is small strokes in the brain, which is basically dying. It's dying off. I buy yeast spray for dogs. It's like $20 online because my breed is prone to yeast infections. I know, but I've tried it all. So we wipe every time she goes potty. Oh, fuck. Vascular. Thank you. Fuck. What do I have? What does he have? I don't know anymore. Anxiety happens in the elderly. Yeah. But I'm also not taking care of it lately, so I got time. Have you tried no aloe vera Vicks in? She's kind of looked at me like, what the fuck? Let it tingle first. Let it tingle first and then get back to me. You know me, I'll put some on Coda. She'll probably lick it off. I shave the area, wash medication, but you use diluted vinegar, black tea concoction along with dog hotspot spray. See, it's so funny how we all come up with our own little things, right? Because, you know, we just start doing everything because I'm not going to go to the vet every fucking time. Do you have Dactarin? No, I don't even know what that is. And sometimes I've even taken a steroid that I've had for certain things and put it on. Yeah, I do bag bomb. I love bag bomb. Bye, Sam. I know I got to go too. Now that Dan's gone, I got to go check on Edward. The day begins. Wish me luck. Oh, really quick. Water and baking soda. Oh, that's another one. Water and baking soda too. Really quick. I finished 1883. I finished 1923, and I just veterinarian formula clinical care works. I've tried it all. I'm telling you. And now I'm on Landman. Dan was giving me shit, so I took a break from TV for a minute, and then I started watching it last night, and he laughed. So I think maybe he's starting to get into it. So that's what's on the agenda today. So I will be high as a kite, but no, I probably won't be by the time I go on. But just remember, I know, Sades. So listen, for all my members, give Coda the ointment you use for your ear. I know. And guess what? I meant to text you. Grandpa got it for his toe. Yeah. So now I'm doubled up with that stuff. So I'm going to try it on her belly. Southern Charm. I'm caught up. God, I love Southern Charm. All my shit. I'm caught up on all my shows. So anyhow, I got some shit to do around the yard today. It's a beautiful day. Yesterday was way too cold. And I don't know. I'm in a mood, you know? I'm in a mood. I'm just in a funk. And so I'm going to funk my way through. So members, I'll probably be on earlier. So look for me, between 2 and 3-ish is what I'm thinking. Between 2 and 3-ish, my time. So anything. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate it. So if you want to join the crazy on the YouTube member lives, come join us. We are a ball of laughs. And a lot of flying high kites in the sky during those moments. So we laugh, we giggle, and we have a good time without the stress of the ninnies, right? So hi, Shane, love you. Sorry, Corey, that sucks. Probably a relief and sucks at the same time. Anyhow, love you guys. Have a good day. And if you're not a member, I'll see you tomorrow. If you want to join. It's $4.99 a month or something like that. And there you have it. Love you. Oh, Beam Team, I can see that. But, I got to tell you about something. You guys, can I really say something really quick? I just remembered that because Beam Team said something about making y'all look bad. Y'all don't look bad. The people who, it doesn't work for everybody. Like, I just look at those people like they're just too bougie to, like, and they're fucking themselves over. You guys, oh my God. So I'm going to tell you something. I was so disgusted. So, and if I get hate, if somebody local knows her, I apologize, but I am so repulsed by her behavior. There's a lady, and I won't be too specific, a lady who works, who has a hair shop in Old Elk Grove, like a block from, I did my hair one time there. I got extensions in my hair years ago. And she was on the episode of Below Deck, the yacht, Below Deck yacht, last night. And I was so fucking disgusted by her behavior and the way her group of friends treated the staff on the boat. It was so gross. And it's I try not to look as society as a whole. I look at those individuals and how fucking ridiculous they were. It disgusted me. I would never go ever to that shop and or promote it ever based on the way they were treating that staff on the boat. It was so disgusting. And I would bust her ass out, but there's some people in Elk Grove, but I won't do it on social media. But she was something. And I am like, holy fucking shit. I would be, if that was ever me, and if I was like, I would be so repulsed with myself. Watching it, I was in awe the whole time. I was like, I've known this woman. She did my hair one time when I had extensions. And it's a shame that she went on this show and showed her true self. I thought it was disgusting behavior. And she should be ashamed of herself and her friends. Holy fucking shit. Anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted. I was so embarrassed. I was embarrassed. Like, having known her, and she is bougie, very fucking bougie. She's had every car imaginable parked in front of her shop. She's had Bentleys, she's had Porsches, she's had Range Rovers, she's had, every fucking thing in front of her shop. I hate when people have the audacity to treat people so disgustingly like that. Like, you guys, if you watch it, it was just this latest episode. I almost want to be like, I saw you and I'm so disgusted with your behavior. You should be ashamed of yourself. So anyhow, if you just watch the yacht one, it's just this episode, so we can chat about it later. Anyway, all right, I gotta go. Oh, I know, Liberty, I'm so sorry about that. That's hard. She was a co-primary charge, so it was her and another friend. Yeah. She should be really ashamed of herself. Yeah, it was repulsive. And if you watch that episode, let me know. Just recent, Monday, it came on. Anyway, love you guys, bye.